agility. Hey, how are you today? One thing about me is I love a lash. Anyway, I'm going to be teaching you some stuff that I took to RollerCon around backwards. Now, I believe this class was called Backwards Brilliance, Backwards Basics, something like that. But the point of the class was to kind of set up your Learn to Derby folks for good outcomes, like good habits. It's stuff that you can do at home, which is always my favorite type of stuff, which makes it more accessible. So anything that you can do at home that you don't have to wait to go to training for, delicious. It's delicious, darling. All turns into a drill, which you can turn into the track, and you can keep adding to this drill. So you can give it to folks that are non-contact, then you can add to it and add contact, and then you can kind of feel the reason of why we're doing these things. Love shirt from Gay Skate. This one's a fundraiser, folks. I'll pop it in the link below. All their merch is stunning, delicious, gorgeous. Let's get into the video. Two cones, two reference points, use a drink bottle if you need, chalk on the ground type of vibes, and I want you to concentrate today on looking up, okay? For me especially, I was shocking for looking down when I was learning to skate. This stuff, we want our chest open, and I want you to kind of think about your shoulder and ear being friends. They don't have to be best friends, but I want you to think about lining that up. So whenever you feel yourself kind of curving in, just open it up ever so slightly. And I want you to think today about bouncy. Reference point that I've been saying to people lately is Mortal Kombat, like that Katana wins. Katana always wins. Really bouncy, agile. We're looking for agile, we're looking for flouncy, okay? So whenever you're like, oh, I'm getting a bit stuck, think about where that shoulder is. Think about if you're flouncy and agile, because that will add to this type of stuff, okay? So how far away are my cones? About this far. The first thing I want you to do is just think about lifting your knee up, and the skate on the ground is going to organically roll back. See how my body's really square? So think about lifting your knee up, and this skate on the ground will roll back. Reset. Okay, chest up. Think about a string. 1, 2, on the side. It's like a crossover, yeah? Just gonna do that for a little bit. Ready? If you're finding that really easy, add some flavor. Never ever leaving your foot on the ground. So, see how I'm adding agility to the move, where my skates are constantly moving. That's the point of today. Constant agility, constantly moving around. Me as a blocker and a pivot. This is explosive footwork, and it's constantly being able to make movement happen and not making a home, if you will, on the ground. Get used to 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Now I want you to think about holding a beach ball. Now my footwork's gotten a little bit messy, but not unsafe. I still am in control of my feet. Beautiful. Now you're going to do it from side to side. So I'm holding that beach ball and I'm chopping, yeah? Just have a play with it. Soft knees, and see how I'm always kind of bouncy, flouncy, and I'm not rolling back too much. This is also to get out of the habit of when you're blocking someone and you just, and they're not even on you yet, so you're just skating near someone. Blocking is when you have someone on you. Ball. agility. How I would put this in a drill is you'd go from the inside to the outside or the outside to the inside. It's going to feel really weird going one of the ways. I'm not going to tell you which way, but going from inside to out and outside to in, chopping, it's going to feel weird a way. So have a play with that. The next thing we're going to do is a thing called toe coning. I have done this many times at heaps of leagues. I think every league I've coached, I've taken this to, and it adds to this. So you just need your cone. Go up with a little bit of speed. The toe stop that you put down is the one next to the cone. Again, I want you to be nice and loose. It helps with a little bit of speed. And this is you learning to control how much weight you put on your toe stop is going to predict how fast you stop. You're making a letter C or like a J type of shape around the cone. Slight gated stance, opening up. Your stop must be behind you, okay? Don't want you to lean really forward, want you to be up. Have a play with it over and over and over again, okay? Also, I'm speed running a 2-hour class. So just play with this stuff, pause if you need, play, play, play. Do both sides. You want to come in with a little bit of speed, place that toe stop down next to the cone, toe stop goes down next to the cone, swiveling around. I see folks not able to complete this because they're looking down and their speed goes. This is about, get the idea? We're learning how to edges, my toe stop are doing the work. So when I'm going around the cone, think about that little bit of a lean as well. Whatever gets you the job done. Have a little bit of a play with those things together. So you're just tapping your toe stop down. And the toe stop is behind you, never in front. Place the toe stop down on this side and this side. Think of the inside line and the outside line. Not here. If my toe stop was down here and someone was pushing here, they're going to open me up. So that habit of... Next footwork we're going to do is some blocking feet, which is starting from a point to get to another point super fast. Point your toe in what direction you want to be. Yeah? So this drill helps when you are quite beach bally and you're quite agile and bent, okay? Point the toe in the direction you want to go and work on that glide, swap, stand. But this is what we're going to add to it. I want you to work on just a pivot instead of a stand. That pivot is going to make you more agile, you're closer to the ground. The more wheels you have on the ground, the better of a connection you're going to have with your skates, yeah? But this, see how I'm pivoting, even better. That happens though when we're low and holding that beach ball. The quicker all my wheels are on the ground, this is the quicker I'm going to be able to move. But if I did that extra step, if someone was to block me here, that's fine. But if someone was to block me here, do you get what I'm kind of saying here? More of you for less effort. That's a lot of effort. It's fine. It's delicious footwork. I'm not saying don't do it. But if you want to add the agility and the control, pivot, toe. So technically, at any given point, there is wheels on the ground. See what I mean? And then for me, when I go from the outside to the in, it turns into kind of a power slide, but control. For me, a power slide is which isn't really that controlled. My foot's going all the way out and I'm going somewhere to stop. Where this is a so now we're going to put it all together. Look how much footwork you can do in such a small space. Chop, chop, block. Chop, chop, block. Chop, chop, block. And you can do it really fast, which is the point. So you can mix it up. You can do one chop and a blocking feet. Mix it up. You don't have to do 1, 2, 3, go. The point of the drill is to get from A to B as fast as you can. Get used to doing a lot of work on the same line or a slight rollback. I want you to think, where's your toe stops though? I know. There's so many things that you're doing in this drill and it's actually super fun. You can set it up on both sides of the track and just really person-centered coaching of come through, transition, all the way to the out, doof, 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 go. You can add whatever you need to make this your leagues drill. Footwork is something that is just so beneficial in my opinion when it comes to backwards blocking, okay? That beach ball, agility, and just constantly looking. So here, here. Hope you get something out of this. Even if you just bloody work on the footwork over and over and over again, it's all beneficial. It is time on skates, time on skates. You know, if you enjoyed this video, engage with the channel. It helps with my little old channel. Trying to get to 10K and then I've got that sweet, sweet giveaway. Put in the work, get the outcome. No one is going to put your skates on for you. You got this, baby. This will work, yeah? Okay, top, 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 toe stop. Do not go here. I want you to remember the track awareness phase, yeah? Gonna sprint, gonna look to the inside of the track on the curve, and then we're gonna cross over, stop. Yeah? Does everyone remember what we do now? We can chop.